shut. But maybe, just maybe, I might be someone who was half empty but is more half full. Maybe it's you who find me beautiful. Maybe all my thoughts turn into something real. So maybe, just maybe, I'm me and I'm someone who can find the courage to begin again and share a life that's truly mine. Maybe I can start tomorrow, not today. Making sure I scribble every dream I've held. Cherish them while whispering just to myself. So maybe, just maybe, I really can be someone. Flying through the desert in an air balloon. Learning French as if I am a native too. Playing to a concert of adoring fans. So maybe, just maybe, I really might make something to move me on to new horizons where I still can find a way back home to all I've lived and loved. I won't forget what I've learned to be someone. Maybe I've been thinking about this far too much. Maybe I'm really cut from different cloth. Dreaming is for dreamers made of better stuff. So maybe, just maybe, it's not for me really. Why do I keep saying that? Dancing through Paris in the pouring rain. Writing you a letter with a feather pen. Being more the reason someone wants to see. So maybe, yes maybe, I really will be someone who can do so many things as long as I can dream. Making up for time and trying everything. I'm braver than I thought that I could ever be. So maybe, yes maybe, I really am someone who can.
Hello. Oh, give me a second. I will pop in a bit. I should be up now. Yay! Yes, I am on my little cute Arya art thingy PNG thing. I drew this. Hi Crispy, good morning. How you doing? Okay, I might be wrong. Do you say top of the morning to you? Wait, no, wait, no. That I don't wait. I forgot. Hi, Aman. How you doing, guys? How you doing? I am so tired. I'm so sorry. My brain is not working today. I am just really tired. God. How's everyone's day? How's everyone doing? Today I am doing some music. Some commission music. Well, I wouldn't say commission. It is sort of like what? This is for Omega Scales. So Omega, thank you for supporting me on the Kickstarter, especially you supported on the Tales tier list. So that means that you will get a custom soundtrack from me, about a minute long. So this is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be so amazing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you some questions on your character. Well, you already gave me the character and the details and things like that. We're gonna compose live, and the best part is you can tell me what you want me to change and things like that. It's actually quite easier. It's quite easy, and if you feel like maybe the style is not to what you want, you can also tell me. Instruments as well. Happy to do this with all the Tales supporter backers as well. So just let me know. No camera today, guys. I'm sorry. It's just I'm not feeling well. Well, not feeling well. It's more of like I'm just tired, but not too tired to compose, but just a little bit yeah, I didn't sleep well sort of situation, but still can compose. So don't worry. You're all in good hands. You're in good hands, Omega. So shall we just get started? Alright, yes, I have everything ready. You can see here everything's set up nicely for you. We are going to go through like Omega, do you mind if I like read a little bit on your character's detail just so that everybody can hear it? Just to bring out some ideas, you know. Just let me know if you do. Well, it's already on the screen, but it's just really small. If you want me to read it out, I'm happy to read it out. Okay, cool. So today we're composing a track for Ash Caliburn. So this is Omega Scale's character. Ash was born in a desert theocracy that persecuted her for not only simply being a tiefling, but nearly everything about her was wrong. Most of all, no other tiefling were born with wings. Yes, this is a very unique sort of like character. I think it's very, very cool. I will pull up the art just to give me some ideas as well, if you don't mind. So I'm gonna pull up the art right now. It is going to be up here. The art is actually by can you remind me again who drew the art? Just want to give them a shout out. So this is Ash Caliburn. Very, very pretty art. So yes, no matter how kind she was, no others didn't trust the 8-year-old Ash, so when odd things happened and another child disappeared, everyone blamed her. Her parents, however, did have a plan in case something happens, while her father, a respected clergyman, gathered everyone to supposedly blame his wife for Ash's appearance, though they both knew otherwise. Her mom would take Ash away using an old family trinket that had one use of teleportation magic left. It's a bit of a really sad story about Ash. They didn't quite end up where they expected, though. It seems like something tried to interfere with the spell, but her mother still managed to cast it, though not without consequences. Despite ending up in an unfamiliar wilderness, her mother managed to navigate through the forest and their intended destination, a village far to the south, at least 10 days journey by horse, and in another nation entirely. Great. It's just such a sad, you know, backstory, but here's like Ash's sort of like you know, her story after that. Growing up there was much easier. There was still little apprehension, but most folks were fairly friendly, which is great. We don't need that toxic sort of like environment. She was able to learn not only the things the theocracy would never teach, but also herself as well. Even though training as a paladin wasn't initially her choice, she believed in the path of defending others, which is beautiful. Oh, the music stopped. What's going on? That's weird. Anyways, okay, so 6 months before her 18th birthday. Okay, I'm just gonna like so basically you told me about this character and you're looking for something that is calm and medium to slow, but open to my interpretation. So let's go with what I thought it would be very nice. I thought something more, you know, gentle, and you know, we'll go with the vibe sort of thing. I think a harp would be very new. Soulmate Studios. Let me know if I pronounce it wrong. Is it Soulmate or Somat? Okay, I'm gonna stop the music now because we're gonna start composing. Yes. Alright, so we are going to start the composition right now. Yes, Somat Studios. Do check them out if you can. If you are looking for some art, do check out their art. It's so cool. Look at how beautiful Ash is. Alright, So, definitely not 180. We're gonna go a little bit slower. I was thinking about maybe 80 or 70. Let's go 75 or 74. Let's look at that. Yeah, that sort of style. Okay, good. Now I'm looking at the art. The art's in my it's on the sorting. Somate. Okay, Somate. There we go. She's very beautiful. And what a lovely backstory. Very sad, but she managed to pull through, and fight off the people who just keep saying that she's a monster, sort of thing. Poor thing. Like, she used to this part. She barely processed what she saw. Then it happened again. I did read it for a while. Even eventually, she managed to watch things happen as fast. She did realize that almost all of them, including the Eldritch Moon, is even. It's a very, very long story, to be fair. Let me see. You have a personal, like, set up for part of a personal campaign, isn't it? Like, let me see. You did say here the guild tested her skills and team her up with a group. They quickly become good friends while they were on quest to quest. However, snowball into something bigger. They learned that the second moon that had appeared around 50 years prior was an eldritch being that would eventually consume the world. They vowed to stop it and went around trying to stop its generals, find more information, and find any way they could fight it. Among the things they found was the Book of Exalted Deeds, which not only bestowed its normal boons upon her, but turned her hair white and her wings dove-like angelic wings. So I'm gonna go for that sort of angelic sound, I think. Basically a theme, because I honestly think that something like that would work. We can always like fix it. Eventually they did find a way to bring the fight to the Eldritch Being, but they were unsure of their power to defeat it. A voice reached out to Ash saying it could grant her power if she's willing to give her existence to the voice when she defeated the entire entity. She thought about it and agreed. She was willing to sacrifice herself for others if necessary, but she was intentionally misled. When they managed to defeat the Eldritch Moon, she quickly realized one of her companions was missing. Asking the others, they were confused, not knowing who she was talking about, and one by one the others started disappearing as well. Then things on her planet, mountains, forests, towns, eventually the world itself. The voice teaser, you thought I meant you. No, I meant the existence you owned. Quite rare for a mortal to be born with the key to a demi-universe. I really needed a base universe for my Infinity engine. You kill them for that? Did you set this all up? All this for a stupid engine? You must be mad. Well, no, I didn't set anything up. I just saw a way to get what I needed and took the chance. It is not a stupid engine. It will free me from this blasted Eldritch time loop. Also, I'm not called Drin the Mad Mage for nothing. You're a monster. So I've been told. But, well, unfortunately, I can't do anything else to you. Can't erase you or kill you. Weird, but whatever. Have fun floating in the void for however long you end up being there. I'm sure you'll kick the bucket eventually. But what a dick. She had no idea how long she spent screaming or crying or anything else. Something was keeping her from dying, but there was nothing. Maybe there wasn't even time. She knew she went crazy and sane and crazy again and sane again. If she imagined things, or maybe they were real. Sometimes the void of nothingness was cold or maybe hot, or maybe they were the same thing. But then something changed. A thinness in the nothing. She saw herself, or at least someone who looked like her. Or who she used to be. It didn't last long though. From a baby to a last moment, she barely processed what she saw. Then it happened again, except it wasn't quite right. She remembered her life, or at least she thought she did. And there were differences. And again, another life passed by, also different. When it happened again, she tried to focus more. Tried to see more of the light flashing before her. At first, nothing changed, but with some practice, she managed to slow down the flash, or maybe sped up her processing of it. Eventually, she managed to watch things happen as fast or as slow as she wanted. She did realize that almost all of them included that Eldritch Moon, even if symbolically. But she couldn't actually do anything with just that. She tried interacting with things, a bug, a needle, even a single grain of sand, anything, but she couldn't. It didn't stop her from trying though, and she did find something. Or rather someone, herself. She could subtly influence these different versions of herself, maybe just causing the hairs on her arms to raise, but it was something. Without much luck influencing more than that, she decided to try something else. She tried interacting with the mind. She managed to talk to herself in a dream, well, kind of. But she persevered. She managed to eventually form herself in the alternate self's dreams and eventually talk, but it strained her. Practice helped, but she eventually she realized something else was helping more. Her belief in herself gave her power, much like the gods gain power from from worship. Every life that passed by gave her a minuscule amount of power, and she realized she may be able to use the power. She tried again to move something, anything, this time trying to utilize that power, and it eventually worked. But it worked. She did what she could to help her alternate self, eventually reaching a point she could grant them some power, and then somehow something else in this nothingness shifted. End of story. Hi, Altis Lock. I'm good. I'm just reading Omega Scales' character Ash, Ash Caliburn. What an amazing story. Honestly, I think this is such a great setup to kind of like build your character and go into different alternate realities. And correct me if I'm wrong, Omega. I just feel like she's kind of like becoming a goddess herself, really. So we might be able to play around very like not imaginative. I wanted to say something more celestial, sort of like being, sort of lightness of music, maybe piano and harp and something like that. It's really sad. It's a sad sort of like loneliness, sort of like situation. I do feel for her. But yes, please let me know if I'm getting it right in terms of on the style and the story. Something celestial, is that correct? And that's a little bit too happy. I like that the fact that she can actually, connect herself with her alternate reality. So we can do something like a sort of like the melodic lines or something that kind of like counter each other, sort of thing. So we need to have like some sort of like a light motif, a theme or something. I might want to bring up the piano a little bit. It's too soft. Me. Something like this, maybe. It's just a draft. Let's go with freely. We don't even want to use the no clicks, nothing. We're just gonna go something very soft, very freely, like she's like floating in sort of like space, not space, floating in a reality that has been stolen from her. There we go. Alright, something like this. Now we kind of develop from there. What do you think? Yeah, sounds good. Okay, cool. We're gonna work from there. That's kind of like the idea. Maybe we can go like basically a god of herself. I actually made other versions of herself for other Kickstarters that had inserted your character options. Oh, wait, let me reread that. I have actually made other versions of her for other Kickstarters that had insert your character options. Oh, okay. Very interesting. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, for those who just came in, hi. Sorry, no video for today. I'm just using Arya as like a a nice, you know, I'm there, I'm here, I'm talking. It's just cute. It's a cat with a crown. That's cute. Okay, let's listen to it again. Maybe I can add strings, maybe. Or harp. Maybe harp. Oh, that's gonna be difficult. It's nice when you're doing freely, but the problem is like when you don't have the timing right. Let me try it again. Let me try it again. Maybe like that? I don't know. Okay, move that just a little bit, I think. I think. I'll do something with the harp. Let's make sure that this starts on the first beat. Da-da. And then bam. Okay. There we go. Okay. I think that E was a little bit too late. Let me try that again. There we go. Oh. Oh, I decided to change the key. The time signature, actually. Let's do 6/8. Insert new time signature. And then maybe we have a cello. Cello solo. There we go. Okay, that was nice. Now I need to do a little draw. I have to draw like that. Yes. And then we need to have the chords. I think that would be a E. Okay. Yep. I know we're going over the time, but what do you think? Omega so far. I could cut out some bits and bobs just to like make it work. Because the front intro is kind of long. You tell me, how do you feel about this? Like, is it too long for the intro? It's kind of like a draft, really. Let's listen to it again. Happy to cut it a bit shorter to be. You like it so far? Okay. Let's listen to the whole thing just one more time just to get the idea if you get it right. Oh, I forgot to ask everyone. How's everyone doing? Crispy, Aman, Omega, Otislog, you guys doing okay? Ratty Ryan? Sore? Oh, from the moving. Gosh. You done? You don't have to do it anymore, hopefully? And then maybe we can go like... Maybe like that? I'm just like playing around and see what happens really. Bam, bam. Doing good, had a chiropractor earlier, feeling nice. Ooh, that's nice. I love my physiotherapists and chiropractors. I used to go to chiropractors back then. I had a lot of like problems, posture problems. And then maybe we can loop back the melody just so that we can get it back. How do you want this, Omega? Do you want it to loop back, or do you want to kind of like have its own theme and it kind of fades out? What's the ideal situation? Are you doing like a soundtrack that kind of have like you know, loopable when you're like, maybe when you're playing with your friends and this is now your character scene and this is your theme that plays throughout and then loops back. If that's the case, I need to add something extra here so that it kind of loops back nicely. And then should shorten this actually so that it looks back properly. And then second question, how do you want to develop this so far? What do you think? Okay, now we're gonna like this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna cut. Do a little, not join, cut. Hey. There we go. Alright, let's do it this way. Kind of like intro to her appearing in universe. Okay, cool. Cool. Now the question comes is, because we have to kind of imagine, okay, imagine this way. You are talking about her character, talking about Ash. The music lasts around a minute and a half. And then what happens next? Like, do you want the music to loop back so that, you know, you have time to talk? Because I also don't want you to rush the storytelling. It has to kind of have like a nice flow, is what I'm trying to say. I need to drink something. And yes, Artislaw, I do owe you the mask thing. Maybe not today. Probably next week. I am still ordering that mask. That mask is missing. And that's bad. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, that's too a bit of a rush. Okay, and then maybe here. Oh no, look, more like a build up. Okay, cool. You know what would be nice? Let me see. Okay, I'm not gonna delete this bit yet, but I want to kind of like at least don't drag this too long. Maybe if we start from here instead. Here. Actually, no, we start from here. And then let's just do it this way. I'll just continue for now and then we can cut around later. I'm gonna listen to the theme again, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Maybe a flute? Okay, let's try it. Something like that, just for the flute, and then we're gonna have like the piano kind of just accompany. like this. Maybe we can lower the volume. It's a bit too sharp, I think. It could be this, or my suggestion, maybe we could do like we're gonna swap for something. We're not gonna use the high strings, we're gonna use angelic choir. What's angelic? We're gonna use where is it? Contact. Yes, we're gonna use contact. I like this library, it's very good. Children's performance. The choir coming in a little bit here. It's so loud, it's too loud, it's too loud, it's too loud, it's Jesus. Wrong instrument. Give me a second. Let me swap back to choir. Maybe not changing too many times. I'll just try to figure it out. Just figuring out as we go along. Something like that, maybe, but maybe on the second repeat, the cello solo. I'm gonna have the piano to kind of continue on with that accompaniment. I'll redo that. I'm not too happy with that. Let me try again. Something like that, maybe? Maybe the harp can come in. Yes, the harp can come in. I keep forgetting the chords, jeez. One more time. Oh, one more time. One of the chord is wrong, but we can change that. Okay, that's nice. I think I want to change the flute. Now I'm feeling that the flute is too high. It's too pitchy. So we need something more warmer. A warmer flute. How about this? Long, let's see. Let's try this. Let's try an Irish whistle. Well, okay. Draft. This is draft so far. I might just add an extra bit just so that it feels complete. What do you think, Omega? So far. Again, this is just a draft. I'm happy to kind of change around. Just let me know. Listen to the whole thing again just to see if it's like something I'm happy about, something you're happy. Just let me know. Yeah, don't worry about the break in between. I'm just kind of figuring out how we can join both. Or we need to cut it off. Because, like, if this is a repeat, we can technically just move on. idea kind of like that. Okay, Omega, what do you think? What do you think so far? How do you want to build this? How what do you think so far? Like, honestly, just feel free to like suggest or comment on what do you think should be changed, that sort of thing. Because I'm trying to build it up, but I'm thinking like we don't need 2 repeats because it feels like just trying to picture the scene in my head. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to cut off this bit. And then we're gonna like start from there. Okay? Again, we can always edit it back. Like this. And then actually no. We can delete this, move this here. I can undo it anyway, so it's fine. Like da, 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 da. Let's try it again. Honestly, I think I'm just forcing the cut, but it doesn't really fit without the cut. Maybe here. Actually, I was thinking. And then maybe cut here instead. Cut it here, and then we're gonna move this so that it doesn't feel like lengthening it for no reason. Let's just fix this. Oh, I forgot to move this. Oh. So we want to cut this as well. So it becomes like this. Then like this. This. Move this here. Okay, there we go. Move. Let's start from here. I got an idea. I'm gonna continue. Oh no. Something like that maybe. Like I need to go to the second part. Not too happy about that. I don't like that. I want to try that again. Okay, I gotta figure it out. Not happy with that one. I'm gonna like sort of figure out what I want to add. Let me think. Let me think. I can do this. Let me figure it out. Feel free to message me if you need anything. You let me know. Maybe choirs? I like that. I feel like it could really work well with like a solo instrument, solo singing or like something like that. Let me see. Let's try the new voices I got from Opus. Voices, legato. Yeah, it has to be very minimal. It works really well with minimal stuff. Alright, let's put this as solo voice. Something like that, maybe? I think this could work, yeah. Oh, too high. Also too high. That's the highest. something like that. Actually, I might just turn off the metronome just so that she can have like a free voice. Something like that, maybe. Let me try that again. Try it again. Maybe the metronome. I think I'm just gonna like do minimal chords. Maybe like this. Let's see if the piano. Okay. I think I would like ending on a sustained violin note and a chorus trailing off after. Okay, we can do that. Yes, we can do that. Alrighty. Okay. In that case, then we might just have to remove the solo voice. We'll go with a solo violin. We can do that. Okay. Solo violin. There we go. Okay. Sustained violin note and the chorus trailing off. Okay, I'll actually add the chorus first so that I know what I'm doing. Too high. And then we can slow down the tempo later, it's fine. This is violin. Okay, I might have to like extend these. We'll just quantize first. Of course, we're happy to kind of change around the notes or like make it slower. Let's do this. Da, da, da. me see. I might swap to another instrument actually. It's the violin's good, but I think there are better ones. Give me a second, let me just grab it. I will grab it right now. Spitfire. There you go. Okay, let's try adding some stuff. Legato, there we go. We could put a little bit more reverb to be fair. Let's try it. What's wrong with her? Put some reverbs as well. Let's start from the beginning. I just want to check if it all sounds good together, you know. Yeah. It might be good if it's a cello, to be fair. I think a cello would work really well, not a violin. I might redo this because I do have a cello. I think a cello might work better because it's more softer. There we go. I think cello works better. I like cello a lot. Like, you know, Yo-Yo Ma, really good. Really, really good. Really, really good cellist. I will bridge these. Don't worry, I'll bridge this. I might slow down at the end, actually. There should be a slowdown at the end. But let me bridge these. I might lengthen it. Otherwise, it's just weird. Like this. It should end on an E. I didn't end on E. Let me get a second. I want to swap the flutes. I don't seem to like it that much. Maybe ocarina? So change the note as well. I don't want to hit so hard. Okay, let's listen to the whole thing one more time just to kind of like get, you know, picture it again. Omega, feel free to drop any comments or, you know, style wise, or should I slow down, whatever. Just let me know. does that? Okay. All right, that's the idea. Okay. All right, let me know. What do you guys think? Feel free to comment or anything. Like, really, we're here to make it sound good. Just let me know. Maybe different woodwind, but I'm not sure what. Yeah, I kind of agree. We might need to swap for something else. Still not happy with it. Let me swap something. Renaissance flute. Let's try that. Let's try this one. I'm gonna swap to a recorder maybe. Let me see. It's too high. Oh, that's Jesus. No, 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 no. That's no, that's not the one. Actually, maybe not a flute. Maybe not a flute. not a flute, but a celesta. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it. We don't need like a flute actually. I think having a flute makes it even weird. Mm-hmm. Yes, with this. What? No, 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 no. We don't want to loop. No. Maybe this? Me. Oh, it is not connected again. Ah, keep doing this. Stop doing that. No, it sounds like a notification. Just a soft E like that. What do you think? I think this is slightly better now. Maybe we can put the cello with a little bit more reverb. Sounds better? Okay, cool. Let's just listen to the whole thing and see how it goes in general. Mm. Okay. Okay. Working good so far. Working good so far. Let me see. Let me think. I think that's a little bit too early. Let's do it this way. There we go. I'm liking it so far. Okay. I would say like I'm still happy to work on it. What I would do is I will send you this as a draft on your Discord. Have like a day or two to digest the music. Come back to me if you want like any edits or anything. Happy to do it. I think like what usually would be a good thing is we kind of sit down and like really think about the music, how we feel about it, and then come back the next day and then kind of make notes from it. Because I think like with music especially, and I think the same for art as well, you can't just stay on the same thing for too long, otherwise you just like you get numb. You need to kind of have like a nice palette cleanser, listen to other stuff, and then come back to this. I think that would be the best thing to do. What do you think, Omega? I can send you the music right now. You can just go and listen to it. Maybe take a week and listen to it. Get back to me on it. And yeah, that I think that's a better idea. I'll give you like a rough mix of it right now. And then we can work from there. Then you can tell me like, oh, maybe we can cut this portion out. We can do this, we can do that. Yeah, I think that's a good start. Alright, cool. Let me just bounce this out for you and I will send it over to you. Today's more of a like, a short sort of like composition sort of stream. Because I wanted to like do something for you guys, especially for those who really supported the Kickstarter, which is like most of you, and also thank you for those who supported the Tales, the Tales, English, Jesus Christ, the Tales tier. There we go. Thank you again. Crispy, whenever you're ready. Honestly, no rush. I owe you like a track too, so like tell me what you need and I'll do it. If you want me to do another bad, very funny and bad, like the, what is it? Remember the BBEG music for Thomas the Tank Engine? Happy to do that again if you want something like that. I'm kind of having fun with that. More chaos and more squawking. Yeah, you let me know. Okay, let me just look at. Wait. Let me see what you're doing. Thanks, mate. Haha. No, don't worry about it. Come on. You just tell me what you need. How about this for you guys? My, what do my ears peer over here? Is that a composer? Bonsoir. Bonsoir, mon ami. Comment ça va? Voici tout. Je veux écrire la musique pour mon ami Omega Skills. Did I do it right? I don't know if I do it right. Am I doing it right? Sorry guys, I'm practicing French. I'm gonna take my A1 exam like maybe in a bit, in a few months. Practicing saying French. I'm doing great. Couldn't come earlier. I'm in Paris. Ugh, for a comedian. I would watch it, but I probably won't. I won't understand what's going on though. And you're doing amazing. Frenchiness is taking. Yay! Hooray! C'est bien. C'est bien. Also, a big win for the team of Expedition 33. They have been knighted from what I heard, which I am very happy for them. He's actually Australian. That's actually the reason I'm. Oh, he's Australian. Oh, Crispy. Australian comedian moved to Paris. That'll be fun. Oh yeah, well done, Lorian. Yes, Lorian. I want to shake this man's hand and also get like a signature of him and maybe a picture. I would love to meet this person. He sounds amazing, and also Alice sounds amazing. No, he didn't move to Paris. He's doing a one-time show in France, so I couldn't miss it. Oh, so this comedian is Australian, and he's doing a show in France. Okay. Crispy, you want to go to Paris and we can go we can go watch a comedian. And I feel that if you shoot Lorian's hand, you will not watch it for the years to come. Yep. Yeah. Who is it? Yeah. Who is this comedian? Who is this comedian? Who is that comedian? Look, if I shake Lorian's hand, I will take a picture, I will frame it, and then put it in my room as a studio. Randy Feltface. I have no idea who this person is. I'm so sorry. Yeah, what else do I want to do? Like, he has a concert coming up in London. I got tickets to it. I got tickets to it, as a gift, and I'm so happy about it. From Pierre. And I'm very, very excited to meet him. So we'll see what happens. I love to meet them. Like, honestly, that would be amazing. Why wouldn't you? They're amazing. Exactly. Now, we have our lovely people here. You guys are amazing. I would love to give you guys a little sneak peek of a track. How about that? You'll be pleased to know on the tracks, which one of the tracks I did say to Crispy that Gideon's track is gonna be part of this album, the Tales in the City album, and Pierre's gonna be playing the violin, and we're gonna record it this Tuesday. It's gonna be fun. He's already practicing the violin on that part, which is honestly, from what he told me, is not difficult, but I'm like, okay, I'm not a violinist, I can't tell. I just write stuff and you just, Yeah, you want a sneak peek? Okay, let's do this. Okay, sneak peek on, let me see. What, my brother has already mixed almost all of it. We could listen to. What are you guys in for? Do you want a sneak peek on something whimsical or something battley? So maybe just comment on the chat if you want something some battle music, or do you want something whimsy? Now just toss it into the software and we can all listen together. You guys pick. I'm pretty good with anything. I'm gonna Google Randy later, like Randy, Feltface, and Semi J. Sounds like wonderful people. If you guys love it, it sounds fun. Omega, oh, thank you so much! I really appreciate it. You're very kind. Honestly, you're very kind. Thank you, Omega. Alright, any takers, or I'm just gonna yeet like music over and we'll see what happens, okay? If there's like, you know, no comment on what you guys want to listen to, I'm just gonna yeet it into the chat. Hit us. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. We're gonna do. Yeah, this one's good actually. This is such a good mix. We're gonna do something cozy. Is everyone ready? I cannot help but snap my fingers with the music. That's a good thing. Thank you. Like Jaren is the mix engineer for this. He made the snaps and the claps snappy, you know, like that very nice click, nice ear sound, you know. That's you want that little click there. And he also tweaked the guitar. He's very good. He's also a guitarist. Like, he's doing a lot right now. Violinist, pianist, guitarist, occasional violist. I would see myself having that as a background music on a cozy game. Exactly. And the bass is like bassy enough to kind of carry you. I can't wait to like share this whole album to everyone. It's like, it's gonna be amazing. And it's also made to be loopable. You see that at the ending it actually loops back. And then you loop back. Anyways, yeah. So it's meant to loop back. It does have a little gap in the beginning and the end, but it's actually easy to kind of edit off if you plan on like looping this. Anyways, there you go. A little sneak peek on the album. It's going great. We have less than one, two, three, four, about 4 tracks to finish off, and then we're done, really. And then, yeah, very exciting news. Also, like, I am like happy to say that the sheet music is almost finished. I need to finish one of the tracks to kind of make it look good. Um, I can screenshot it over for you guys to check it out. For those who got the actually everyone got the what is it? What's it called? The out of context sheet music. So I'm just gonna like put it out here and let everyone see. Um, where is it? Out of context, out of context. It's actually I try to make it clever. So I'll see who actually noticed the very funny you know, bits in the sheet music. Let's see who noticed it. Shall we? Out of context. Let me see. Out of context. What was it? Gosh, I'm like bad with names on like my own tracks. I forgot what's it called. Give me a second. Yes, A Whimsical Cafe. That one will have sheet music. You guys will be having the out of context as well, which is gonna be nice. Full score. No. Where's the out of context one? There we go. It's not on. Just give me a second. Actually, you know what? Let me see. Why is it not open? Out of context. Give me 1 second, guys. Well, actually, we'll leave that for next time because for some reason it's not loading. Sorry, guys. Don't worry. I do have the out of context for Whispers in the Night. But we did say it. We did show a bit of it already before. Let me think. Actually, you know what? What I would do is showcase the full score. I think the full score would be nice to look at. I even wrote in like the approximate time for the sheet music. Let me see. Where is it? Okay, OBS. There we go. Oops. Why is it not showing? What's going on? Let me try it again. Why am I not doing this, Roy? What is going on? Okay, I did it. Alright, now let me put it up on OBS and you guys can have a look. Give me a quick second. Why is it not showing up? What the hell? No, don't do this to me. It is not showing. God. It won't let me screenshot. Never mind. Sorry, guys. Don't think I can do it today. For some reason, it's not letting me screenshot. It's not letting me do this, do that. That's annoying. Anyways, I'm gonna have to bounce. You have a wonderful evening, friend. Thank you, Asitum. I really appreciate it. Disappears in a powerful smoke. I will never get used to your keyboard. I always feel like someone's cracking down. I'm so sorry. Right. I think we're gonna end the stream here because this is just a short stream that I wanted to compose something for Omega. Which I really appreciate it. So for those who did get the Tales tier, I'll be composing your music live. Unless you don't want me to, you can message me. It's fine. The next one I'll be doing is everything. Thanks for stream. No worries. I'm so sorry. It's just short. I actually didn't plan on streaming today. I just wanted to do something for Omega. I really appreciate your support, Omega. Thank you again. And Crispy as well, thank you for your support. Let me know whenever you're ready to tell me to compose for you for something. Also, I would say next Wednesday I'll be streaming again. We'll be doing something. I'll be doing something fun, which is to compose for the album. Again, I will. Yeah, you can talk to me about the ideas. Again, I would say this. There will be a new album. So another announcement I'm gonna keep saying. Again, the current situation, we have Tales in the City coming out this month end. And then we have the PRS Foundation and Amazon MGM supported album by called the Preddy Foundation. The foundation is supporting me to write a new album, which is gonna be a high fantasy / Zelda / Lord, that sort of Lord of the Rings sort of music, also / dark fantasy, basically a fantasy soundtrack. It will be released at the end of the year. So basically, you guys are gonna eat good this year. We're gonna have 2 big albums. So I'm very happy to share this news, and also confirm Tales in the City will have a Tales in the City Part 2. That will be also kickstarted maybe next year, sometime next year. But yes, that is the idea. I am very happy that you guys are supporting me regardless. I really appreciate everything. I am happy to stream again on Wednesday. I'll see everyone on Wednesday. Thank you all so much. Thank you for streaming. Good time zone. Yep, I'll aim for this sort of time. I'm hoping maybe in the future I'll stream on Saturdays. It's easier because it's everybody's free that time, and then we can all watch. You guys can come on and say hi and things like that. So we are going to go raid. Let's see who's on. Let's go raid someone. Let's see who's on. Neil Newborn is on. I don't think he needs me to kind of raid in. Let's just raid in Primal Nurse instead. Let's just show some support to Primal. Really appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for coming. We'll see each other on Wednesday. And that'll be awesome. Take care, everybody. Thank you again so much. See you soon.